the world in disbelief. You used to follow, now you leave. College has enlightened you, and you were proud to be different in life. Different bands, different types. You ain't nobody's fool. It's like certain bands who remind you of someone you hated, cause they didn't wear the right clothing, and there's only one true fashion. A lot of these bands on the college charts are great bands till they get signed and you hate them. It's such bullshit. You used to love them, you hypocrite. Know it all, know it all. Did you really listen to that song? Did you ever write what you call wrong? Hey, I remember you and I listened to bands that we like. Only the songs matter to you. Now you're a DJ and preaching that hype. Corporate rock sucks, you know. College radio enlightened you. It's supposed to serve as a means to expose these bands without prejudice. It makes no sense to be part of the underground till the alternative becomes the popular sound. These bands are good till they make enough cash to eat food and get a bag, and they sold out and their music's cliche. Talent's exclusive to bands without pay. Know it all, know it all. Did you really listen to that song? Did you ever write what you call wrong? Hey, know it all. Bye, 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 bye. Another restless night here in middle class suburbia, and everything's alright. Nothing ever happens round here. No one ever fights. Gunshots, I never heard one. In a town painted so white, the cops are all your thing. Yeah, cops are all your thing. Yeah, cops are all your thing. Respect is gone, you lost our trust, cause we know what you're up to. Serving and protecting us. Who the hell's policing you? With your crackerjack authorities, beating on minorities. I wanna know what makes you think that you have got the right. Haven't you anything better to do? We pay our taxes too. Can't believe I'm paying you. The system's fucking screwed. When you see me, do you think that I'll just stand by? I won't fight back. Black leather boots reflect your shades. Silver band up on your chest. Red shouldered walk and stoic face. Who are you trying to impress? The uniform don't bother me. It's your attitude I can't digest. Second grade schoolyard bully, inferiority complex. When you look into the mirror, do you see what I see? Do you see the reflection of a man who takes more than he gives? And you'll never understand. This is how we want to live. Exerting force because you can. Governing with an iron fist. But when your nightstick's in my hand, it's my ass that you'll kiss. It's your ass that I'll kick. Another Friday night, the kids are all about to riot, and nothing's ever quiet, cause we're all fed up around here. Ow! Welcome to the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast. This episode, we'll just be playing a bunch of music.
And on that note, good evening and welcome to the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast, episode number 10, spectacular. Give it up, guys. I can't believe we did it. It's been a lot of hard work, wild cast changes, but here we are. Thank you to everyone who watches and supports, and thank you very much to the cast and crew. I love you. Anyway, I am Joshua H. Hensley, the hostess with the mostest, world's greatest living poet and failed musician. Hello, how are you? Hi, mahalo. We are down one cast member tonight, but go follow Brandon on Twitch at Tank Action. That's Tank Action on Twitch. And of course, the backbone of the podcast, producer Morgan Jones, and the all-around awesome guy, Jesse Archambault, who are not here either. But tonight we are joined by two wonderful guests coming at us from the Bay Area and returning to the show. Thank you so much. You know him from the JAMMIN Chronicles on YouTube. You know him from Dana Middle School and Naked Push-Ups, Mr. Eric Liss. Hello, Eric. Shalom. Lahayim.
Can you bring back some bad memories, Mr. Miyagi?
Whatever
his name was.
Yeah, Mr. Stone.
Those naked push-ups in the Dana Middle School.
Yeah, straight up.
What's up with the naked push-ups? Wait, what did you do that at school, like in front of everybody? What happened?
Let's move on.
We'll get back to that. That'll be in the pain section in Act 3.
Now that it's out there, I mean, anyway.
Now,
pain.
ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up at home for our next guest. He's talented, he's healthy, he's funny as shit. Chaddy The Natty, everybody. Chad, what is up?
What's going on? Thank you for having me on the podcast here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, man. You are a pleasure. Maybe we can start by you can share with us the inspiration behind your YouTube channel, what inspired the Natty, and why is fitness so important in this world?
It's it's just what I do. It's just what I do every day. I just I make food. I go to the gym. I try to food prep, do as much as I can, and I have just kind of lived this lifestyle for so long, and it's, some people, are like, oh, you're kind of going a little too hard, or you're like exercising too much, or this or that. And, I just genuinely enjoy doing it. And I've actually had some friends and family ask me, like, when they're not, some friends that are, let's say I do too much, but some actually are like, oh, like, what do you do for, like, lifting weights or protein or this or that? And I go, oh, well, I like, this is what I have for breakfast, it all starts here. So I just kind of started posting what I do, and just over time, it's kind of transformed into a comedy channel a little bit. So if you watch the episodes, you will learn something. There is something to learn there, but sure. I love But before the channel, I've made like videos, like kind of comedy videos. This isn't my first time like editing. And
don't mind me, wardrobe change.
Okay.
Do it.
So did you?
We keep you on here for the looks mainly.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go? Viewers are dropping.
Did you have any like challenges with health during your youth, or were you always a pretty healthy guy?
I broke my leg when I was 7 years old. Actually,
how'd that happen?
Yeah, a golden retriever up in Oregon jumped on my back, and the way that I fell, it just it broke my femur bone. Like, I guess it was a spiral fracture too, so the bone kind of twisted, and then there was like bone fragments everywhere.
Wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, because you can have like a clean break, but
right.
This was like a spiral.
Oh my God. So did you like have metal put in your leg and stuff?
Surprisingly not. No, they, so in Oregon, they didn't have the resources to do the surgery unless they took me to Portland, because we were outside of the bigger city. So, they actually wrapped me up in a temporary cast, and my
wow.
my parents drove me in a van. I was all on morphine and stuff, 7 years old. Just
Damn.
in the back of the van, they lowered the back seats, throw them in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they got me down. They got me down to Pleasanton, and then I stayed at Valley Care there
Oh my
for
God, you had to drive all the way to Pleasanton?
yeah, because they're like,
Fuck,
we
that's
got
like
work.
6
My parents are
hours.
like, we got work, so we're not gonna.
You drove from Oregon to
I
Pleasanton with
didn't drive. My parents
but
did. I was 7 years old with a
wow,
broken
you had to
femur.
sit in the back seat with a fucking
For like
femur
5 hours?
fracture. The
Yeah,
5 hours were like
for
eight,
no,
seven
more
or
like
eight
eight
hours.
hours, maybe
Damn.
even yeah, 8, 9. But I guess my dad was flying, so it may have been 5 hours. He was flying,
Right.
but
Imagine getting pulled over. You're like, my son's got a broken leg.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, my parents had work.
No,
My
going
parents
to
had
jail.
work. Yeah, they had work, so we're gonna make it back to California. So,
Okay,
but I
so
st
the dog was trying to play, I would imagine, and it like what pushed you down. You got the
yeah,
spiral
well, it's a whole
fracture.
thing. These kids
Yeah.
were, the family kids were throwing punches at it and stuff like that, and the dog was getting all vicious and stuff like, "Arr," and it was like, I don't know, not how one should play with a dog. So they're
Right.
definitely riling him up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of like went off my own way. I was looking at tire tracks, and then this dog just like jumped on my back. Actually, it happened twice. So I didn't break my leg twice, but
Right.
the first time the dog jumped on my back, I didn't break my leg. And then the family or whatever that was there, like, oh, you don't turn your back on the dog because it'll like run after you or whatever. Like that's
Okay.
my fault. Like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to turn my back on the dog.
Right.
Like,
Don't
all
act
right.
like prey.
Yeah, don't. I guess. Yeah.
Man, that's
Like
wild. I never
it's
knew
a
you
family
broke your leg
dog.
like that.
Like, yeah, dude. So I forget. I'm like, I may have been younger. It may have been 6 or 7, but anyway, I forget, and jumps on me again, and then that was when the break happened.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So you were out of commission for a while. Did you like put
out of
on?
commish
Did you like
the mish.
put on weight during the healing process, or?
No, I was little. They were concerned that my legs weren't gonna grow
Oh wow.
equally. Yeah, or my walk. They thought I was gonna have like gait issue, like gait as in like you're walking. I was gonna have
Right.
issues walking.
Right.
You say gate, like
Gay.
GATE issue?
GAY.
Like
Gay.
gait. That's why I tried to like really. Yeah, no, like
I don't know how a
like gait
broken
is like a cadence. It's like a kind of
how,
vocabulary for like cadence of
how
walking.
does a broken leg turn into like gay issues?
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh,
I
brother,
mean,
you got to lay down a lot. You know what I mean?
You you, bre-
You
you
got to play
break your leg.
overtime.
Next thing you
well,
know,
he
dude.
can't fight back now.
Yeah. I mean, look at the flag behind me. So
Oh, take that, 49ers.
take that, 49ers.
So,
Anyway,
do you believe in God?
yeah, I think there's a God for sure.
Cool.
I think that
What color is he? Or she?
what color is he? Probably like a purple or something like that.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. For sure.
Yeah, I
Good
say like a
purple.
purple, deep purple, right?
Technicolor, deep purple, smoke on the water, baby.
Yeah,
I
hell
don't
yeah.
know. I think God would have like infinite amount of eyes, kind of the
Yes.
way I envision an angel,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
What?
it
That's
just
your
and they,
angel, dude? That's scary,
well, they, like the
man.
biblical interpretation
Right.
of an angel, right? Like
What?
that's kind of, but like the eyes wouldn't just see you in
They
your
see
physical,
all.
like they would
Yeah.
they would see everything. They would like pierce
Past, present,
your
and future.
entire being. Would they have a color? It would be every color.
Mhm.
Um,
It's like Hinduism.
I
But you have to pick a color, though.
I just hope they wouldn't be brown.
Oh, hey, jokes. Episode 10 spectacular. All right, well, Chad,
You can cut that out, right? We can cut that
Well, I'm
out.
not cutting out shit.
Oh,
Chad, your
okay.
videos are awesome.
Keep that in.
Your videos remind me of like little like short Coen Brothers films, sort of. They're like
Thank you. That's a huge
yeah,
that's a
man.
huge
They're
comment
like kind of like
compliment, and I appreciate
subdued with
that.
like
I don't know if it's true, but
yeah, no,
I
I
do
think it's
appreciate
cool.
that.
Everybody go follow Chaddy the Natty on YouTube and Instagram. The dude's honestly a genius. I think your last video where the Natty's eating donuts and fucking,
Yeah.
you're making these puns like
Dude.
between fitness routines. I think it must
Yeah,
be a lot
cool.
of fun to do that.
Those are the ab exercises I do, though. So if
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
look past the comedy, there actually are great core
True,
exercises.
true, of
But
course, yeah.
you probably shouldn't be eating all that junk food in the middle of doing it.
So you're saying like the nature of your channel is physical fitness. The comedy is secondary.
Sometimes I don't even know.
I think
Like
it's
this thing
kinda-
is just
It's kind of like seamless. It goes in and out. It's both informative and entertaining. And I think
Like-
you
like-
really have
yeah.
your own niche in that. Sorry, go ahead.
No. And so I have two new episodes that are already recorded, and one's coming out. It's total comedy. There's nothing to learn in it. It's gonna be total comedy video. So I'll drop that probably early next week.
Nice.
Hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
But then I have the official episode. I think I'm on 7 right now. Episode 7's coming out, and that one's called "Cooking a Whole Chicken," and it just kind of just shows me cooking a whole chicken. I try to make the video nice and tight so people have time to watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if a lot of people like get a full raw chicken from the store that's like $6, and you can cook. You can have like 3 or 4 meals worth from that for $6.
I never get a whole chicken. I always get like, thighs and legs, drumsticks and stuff. But one time, I used to live in Eugene, Oregon, actually. And I would get free food from the Salvation Army, and they gave me like a whole young chicken, right? And I've never cut up like a whole chicken before. And at the time, my son was 2 years old, and it felt like handling that chicken was like handling my kid. It was weird. Like, and so I go to start like slicing up this raw chicken. I'm like, oh my God, this is like a
It's
thing.
disturbing.
It was disturbing. Yeah. And I grew up.
It's got a spine in there and organs.
Dude, it was, well, it was gutted, luckily. But
But
I grew
still.
up like slaughtering sharks and halibut and all sorts of fish and shit like that.
Oh, wow. What?
But when it comes I grew up on a commercial fishing boat in Fish Harbor. San Pedro.
Oh, you're saying a joke before the podcast started. You're saying it was a joke that you were born on a ship. I didn't know that
No,
was...
I was born into a commercial fishing family. If you see this
I
picture of
see.
the sailboat behind me, that's the boat I grew up on. Eric knows. Eric's tried to wrestle me several times drunkenly on the top deck of the boat.
Well, I mean, I know your story too. It's not just like a drunken excursion for me. Like, it's very much like this is Josh's life. Like, I respect it. It's not. It's not me just like, oh, I can't believe this asshole fucking grew up on a boat. Yeah, no, I respect it. Yeah,
our
drunken
friends,
excursion.
Our friends, me and Eric were like one of the few white people in our friend group in San Pedro, and they all called me Sea Nazi as a nickname because I used to shave my head, and I was like the only white kid in the friend group, and those motherfuckers called me Sea Nazi, and I had a friend you know who
That's messed up, man. Sorry about that. Sorry that happened to you.
My friend made me a birthday cake on my birthday one year, like my 14th, 15th birthday, and he made sure to put a swastika in the middle of it.
Oh damn, that's fucked
up. Ooh.
That's not cool.
It was
that's a cold cake.
I'll probably
swastika cake.
It was Mike Serravo.
Damn.
Oh, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's a free cake. You gotta eat that.
We were jamming and eating cake on my birthday.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, whole chicken's weird as fuck. So
it is weird as fuck.
Chad, let me get your opinion. So, is eating fish actually healthy? With the amount of mercury in the ocean and radiation now, like
I do it. Do
you eat,
oh no, go
ahead.
Finish your question.
How often do you eat fish? I mean, they're so disgusting. I like fish
all the time, at least 3-4 times, really? And I buy it from Walmart too. Yeah, I bought it from Walmart. Yeah, okay. I know, hardcore.
Yeah, so hardcore. Like in bags, like frozen.
It's in the meat aisle.
Right.
I get it skinned, so it's already skinned, so I don't have to worry about that. Like, I don't want to have to skin this thing.
Yeah.
So it's already pre-skinned. Eric cooks fish. Eric's pretty good at cooking fish.
Yeah, when Chad and I used to live together, I was pescatarian, so I cooked a lot of fish. Yeah,
he was hella good. In fact, you baked it in the oven, huh?
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I probably stank up the entire place.
Are we talking
I bake it in the oven now too.
Yeah,
I used to cook it on a pan, but now I bake it in the oven. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I'm starving. I want to pee.
Heard of blind bodybuilders? That's a thing. I was thinking about this episode.
Like purposely blind? Like they tie like a...
They handicap themselves. No, like blind guys who get fucking swole as hell.
Barbell in the eyes.
Yeah.
They purposefully blind? Like who does that?
Here, tell me where to find it. Tell me where to find it.
Now
in any situation.
For sure. But yeah, blind bodybuilding is a thing. I just thought of the two words together and I was like, okay, let me Google that. Blind bodybuilding.
How do they know they're actually strong?
How
do they know how much
on Google, dude?
What's the point if you can't see your muscles?
Yeah, what's the point?
People can feel them.
That's true.
The ladies can feel the muscles or the man.
How do we know they're ladies?
Who knows anymore nowadays, right?
No, what's crazy about being blind though? It's like the ultimate like I will be with you because I like your personality and I like how like.
Well, look at the Toxic Avenger. His girlfriend was blind and she was hot as hell. Anyway,
He was also fake.
it's
The
also
Toxic
not
Avenger was ridiculous, and that's why
Yeah.
it's such a great movie.
I
Like
just
the
watched
ridiculous.
I just
So
watched
I
the
watched that
fourth
for the
one.
first time. Yeah, I
Oh,
watched that for the first time a couple weeks ago. The Toxic
oh,
Avenger,
nice. Hell
and
yeah.
I I loved it because it was
Dude,
so
dude.
outrageous.
Next, check out Frankenhooker. It's on Amazon.
I've seen that one too. That
Nice.
one's
Yeah. It
insane. I
is. It's so
love
good.
Frankenhooker.
Fucking super
Yes.
crack. Exploding
Yes.
hookers.
That is amazing.
That's
I'm just
awesome, man.
like,
By
you know,
Trauma.
sometimes these movies from the 80s, I just
Yeah.
want them to be outrageous, the
For sure.
most outrageous.
They still
And
make movies. Check out a Shakespeare Shitstorm with Zach Amico, the great fucking comedian Zach Amico. He works for Troma, the production
Nice.
company. And yeah, they're
Nice.
still at it. They've been doing it for like 40, 50 years or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Troma is tight as fuck. They started like doing like exploitation films and stuff, and then they transformed into horror comedy. Chad and Eric too.
I'm tripping, my bad.
Do you believe bacteria affects mental health?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
Okay.
definitely.
Do you think it can cause disorders like autism or?
Mm.
I don't.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
believe
think
it does
autism.
affect mental health, but I think autism is a genetically inherited thing.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too. I
evolution.
think your gut health is important, but I don't think that it affects autism
Right.
or like the woman who's pregnant has
Mhm.
gut health and then she. I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know, autism is just like there's just so much crazy shit in our food. You know, because I know the autism is like going up. You know,
Well,
autism rates are going
I
up
wouldn't
too,
say
aren't
that
they?
it's not so much that the rates are going up, it's just the process of determining autism has gotten a lot better over the years.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah.
the first man to be diagnosed autistic lived to be like 88 years old, and he died like last
Yeah.
year or 2 years ago or whatever.
Interesting.
And
Yeah. So it's so new.
so yeah, I mean, like in the year 2000, in the year 2000,
The year
little tipsy here,
2000.
sorry. But yeah, it would like the amount of autism or whatever was like 1 in 5,000, and then a couple years later it was like 1 in 500, and now it's 1 in 34 children will be diagnosed autistic. I think it's a naturally occurring form of human consciousness. That it's basically nature's punk rock. Like you need disruptors to test evolution. You know what I mean? Like to test what survival of the
Yeah.
fittest means.
Like the extremes.
You need
Yeah.
people who are able to think outside of the box so fucking far that they make society like confront itself, and you know,
Yeah.
you need to confront what consciousness is or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's something that's not very definable. We don't know where it comes from, where it's going, right?
I never heard of it compared to punk rock, but I like
Yeah,
that.
that's my thing.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when I started learning about autism a few years ago, I was like, wait a minute, is this me? Is this like every single one of my fucking punk rock friends? Like, we fit
Yeah.
the criteria so hard. The social
Right.
awkwardness, the out of the box thinking, is just the stimming and stuff. Like, it just really
Yeah.
fucking hit home.
Do you do stemming? Do you stem a little bit?
STEM, I believe I have OCD, so I count like words and.
Everybody has like a tick, though. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean, my
Yeah.
stimming is like moving my legs a lot or whatever. It's mostly in my brain. I believe I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and so
Yeah.
I do a lot of counting of words and sentences, and they all have to be even numbers.
I think everybody can kind of look at themselves in the mirror and know
You
that they.
sneak in iambic pentameter.
Eric, you know about counting, right?
Where are you going with this?
I won't do it.
You're not gonna make me count right now, are
You're
you?
not gonna make me count right now, motherfucker. Okay,
Because I
so-
can. If I needed to count, I could, but I
Yeah.
I
don't have to.
could read you my
Prove it.
number if that's what you're getting at.
Okay, everybody follow the Log Jammin' Chronicles and Chaddy The Natty on YouTube, you stupid sons
Hell
of
yeah.
bitches. Okay, so believe it or not, we do have a format to this show. This is the first time we're actually doing it.
I like it.
Here we go. Act 1, music. Chad, what is your favorite type of music?
Probably like rock and roll, alternative rock, punk rock,
Hell yeah.
anything where you can actually get a group together and,
Mm.
and play it. Like it takes just the whole band to do it, and it
Yeah.
takes actual talent. I'm not saying that I don't listen to rap and all that because I do, and
Yeah.
I can get down all that. But music that I can appreciate the most is when a group gets together and makes it together. You know?
Okay, cool. Do you
I mean-
you like Pink Floyd?
Yeah, Pink Floyd's cool.
Nice, nice.
I mean, it's music is just so different now than it was, and not that we grew up back when all these great bands in the 70s, 60s were around, but
Well, we had the '90s. You know what I mean? That was a
the
great
90s were
time.
cool.
That was a great. That's when punk ruled the fucking radio, like
Yeah,
Rancid, other
we had
bands.
Nirvana.
When I first met Chad, he was wearing a Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was actually just like,
Foo Fighters,
was it Foo
or was
Fighters?
it Red Hot Chili?
Uh,
It may have been one of
It
those.
was one of those two shirts. I know you had one of them.
Okay,
I think it was the Foo Fighters.
I think it's Foo Fighters. Yeah, I still
okay.
have that shirt. That shirt is just going on and on, dude. I almost
Some
wore.
shirts are like that.
I almost wore it last night. I went on I hung out with a lady last night, and I almost wore my Foo Fighters shirt. I was like, man,
Yeah,
this thing.
you
I'm
know,
like, what? I'm like, better heads prevail. Let me wear a shirt that's a little newer. But I'm like, dude, this Foo Fighter shirt just keeps going
I hang out
on
with
and
a
on.
lady. Should I wear my 10-year-old shirt? Or should I wear
Lady. I
this?
thought me and Eric were, yeah.
So what did you wear? Did you wear like a collared shirt or?
No, it was just a regular shirt. It was a
Okay,
regular shirt.
cool, for sure.
What's a regular shirt?
No, we're just friends.
Like
Huh?
what you and I are wearing, I guess.
Not like my Chaddy the Natty.
Oh, that's fucking dope,
Oh,
dude!
damn.
Dude, how do I get one of those?
Yeah.
Hey, can you go a little closer to the
Yeah.
camera so I can see the muscles?
Bro, you are shredded, dude.
Thanks, man.
I like how. Or so, are you trying to get like all fucking huge and jacked, or are you trying to do this more like sort of like Bruce Lee body type, where you're just fucking fit?
Dude, you gotta like Bruce Lee more than the freaking just
Yeah.
like a muscle mass. Because there's this category of bodybuilders now that are just muscle mass, and they're just
Yeah, yeah.
like,
I mean, I'm a professional wrestling fan, so like, if you ask
Right.
me, give me the fucking steroided to the gills.
whoa! I don't
Uh,
like the freaking steroid guts though,
I
dude.
want to see Ultimate Warrior fucking hulking out.
There should be a different category, and I'm sure there is, but that's the thing. People promote like doing steroids and getting all
Right.
just big, and then their heart is just can't take it. But I think I promote more of a healthy
Yeah, all natural.
look. Don't do steroids.
Don't do
kids.
steroids.
Kids.
Have you
Unless
ever
you want to
had,
be,
like-
unless you want to be really cool. No.
Have you? Have you-
Wait, pause. Check.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you work at a hospital. What type of music do they play there?
A lot of Celine Dion.
Oh,
No.
really? I thought you were gonna say Slipknot. I was like, oh,
I-
Slipknot,
that's
yeah.
hospital.
My heart will
Push
go
my
on
fingers.
while they're
My heart
dying.
will go on.
Exactly.
Never mind. Next
Change
track.
the song now.
Apparently it won't.
Yeah, beat it.
Or fucking Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al. Yeah.
I'd have to
Beat
imagine
it.
that they play like some sort of relaxing music at a hospital. I mean, I've never really noticed.
Nah,
Dude,
there's
one
no.
time I got arrested and they were playing K-Rock in the cop car and at the fucking police station.
K-Rock,
That's
like
hilarious.
106.7 from LA.
Yeah, back in the day, in like 2004 or whatever, I got arrested for shoplifting and
What'd you steal?
beer. And my girlfriend at
Nice.
the time crashed the getaway car, which was my mom's car. She was out
Whoa.
of town, totaled it completely. I went to jail
Damn.
overnight. She went to jail for 2 weeks for driving without a license and being.
Yeah, she probably gotten a little more in trouble than you.
She got in a lot more trouble, and we were both
Bad
already
girl.
drunk. We had already, killed a bottle of vodka. That was our thing. We loved
Oof.
to steal booze together. We were
Oh,
to
man.
take Coricidin in '69 and shit like that. Coricidin was a cough medicine that had.
And then you would 69?
And we would 69 on Coricidin, yeah. So we're like tripping balls and fucking there's just, the view.
I
the
gotta say that's my
69.
least favorite. That's my least favorite sexual position.
It's completely overrated. It's only worth
It's
it
good.
if the guy's on top and the other guy's on the bottom. I was actually gonna do that joke later on in the podcast, but it was too good. He set me up.
It
too
was just
good.
Keep on opening it.
There
Keep
you
on
go.
opening it. You took it. I love it.
So that's one of
That's
my
hilarious.
jokes. I wrote
I
that a
love
while ago.
it.
Yeah. No, 69
I got
does
it's like you
suck.
think of the guy on top, and then you describe like the rest
Mhm.
of it. That was fantastic.
Hey,
that
you
that was
ever-
marvelous. That was a marvelous job. I like that.
Thank you.
I
You ever-
enjoyed that.
You ever been with like a woman and then you actually do go on top though? Like you're like, you know what? Fuck
I
it.
did it once, yeah, in the heat of the moment. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Done it many times. Not with my wife. I respect her.
Right. Yeah, this was an ex-girlfriend and like
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Not some sort of fucking creep. I wouldn't do that. I have to live with you after this.
Let me mount you. I'm gonna burn your face.
You do that to somebody, you don't want to see them again.
Right? So she just stared at my asshole for like 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, moving on here. Moving on.
All right.
A question for both you guys.
Hopefully it's at least shaved. Well,
well,
that'd be hard. That'd be a lot of work. Anyway, moving on.
So, does punk rock have any inherent meaning or philosophy to it, or is it chaos?
I mean,
does punk rock represent
that's a really
anything?
loaded fucking question, bro.
True.
Is it supposed to mean anything?
It's
like the rebellion. It's like the rebellious youth, you know, and you know, it's standing for something, even if everybody else wants to go in one direction. If society wants to go in a direction, you're like going against the grain, going, no, this is what I believe in. I'm gonna make my stand here, you know.
Kind of like Socrates or like Nietzsche or Charles Bukowski.
Yeah, but you know, but as
G.G. Allen.
G.G. Allen, peace God. His birthday was last week.
Oh, nice. May he rot in fucking hell.
Oh yeah, he has the same birthday as Michael Jackson, which makes perfect fucking sense in a cosmic
seriously
way of looking at it. Yeah, they're 10 years apart. Michael was 10 years older. Okay, so last part of the music thing here. Would you guys rather go to Burning Man or the Gathering of the Juggalos?
I'm going to the Juggalos every
Me
single time.
Me too. Burning Man is overrated.
Burning Man's too pretentious, and you know, the punk rock community is very. They're in line. They're in line with the Juggalos. Sure. I'm down with the clown.
Yeah.
I got nothing but love for all my Juggalo homies.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And I even fuck with some of the music too.
Yeah. What's that one song? If I only could, I'd set the world on fire. Say fuck the world. Fuck the world.
Dude.
Yeah, they're badass.
And then you look at someone like Tech9, who's like completely affiliated, and he's hella good, dude. He's the man.
Tech9's the shit.
Tech9 is very
Einstein.
Good, Chad, what are your thoughts on hippies? I fucking hate hippies, honestly.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Why would you?
Get these hippies out of here. Get these hippies.
Growing
cut
up,
your hair. Cut your hair and get a job.
You know, growing up, I never understood the punk rock hatred towards hippies until I started going to like desert parties and stuff, like real underground dance music, and I was like, damn, these people fucking suck. They're fucking thieves.
They never want to flush the toilet.
They never want to flush the toilet. They're grimy. They think they're better than you because they make their living selling drugs, but they're obviously fucking trust fund kids. Like, they're the scummiest of all the subcultures, I would say. There's a lot of hippie hate in this podcast.
Do you think all hippies come from rich parents?
No, not all of them.
Not so much like that.
My parents were hippies, and they were like the bottom rung of society. They were fishermen. But not every hippie is a bad person, obviously. But in my in my journey of all the different countercultures in the world, it's always been male hippies specifically who have just been the scummiest fucking douchebags. Like
female hippies can be just as bad.
I had a child with one. She's one of the worst people I've ever met in my life.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yeah. I don't want to capitalize the conversation there, but
no.
You know, guys, I'm feeling kind of funny. All this talk about music and fitness, I feel like something's taking over. What's going on?
You gonna be okay?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Jesus.
Don't do it.
It's happening. Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're not even standing over a sink, sir. Are you mad?
Oh, he's just dropping it on his floor. Right onto his carpet. Oh yeah. Good.
No. I look like Kyle Kinane.
Dude, you better get that vacuum. You better get that vacuum pronto. Oh dude. He's shredded.
He looks like a bag of milk. Yeah, that's no good.
It's still happening. It's controlling.
Oh, this guy.
Is he gonna fart into the mic? Where's the wig?
Chaddy The Natty makes his triumphant
Where's it, Dad?
debut.
Hold up, dude. I can't let you do that alone. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, it's
5
affecting all
seconds.
of us.
Manifesto about this whole thing. This is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Never fell in love till I fell in love with you. Never never knew what a good time was, that I had a good time with you. If you wanna get the feeling and you wanna get it right, then the music's gotta be loud. Cause when the music hits, I feel no pain at all. One summer night I was drinking with my dad. He tried to give me love that I never had, but he gave more love to his bottle of wine. So why'd I go out and find love with another kind? Here it is, behind you, turn up fucking loud. Radio, 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 radio. When I got the music, I got a place to go. Radio, 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 radio. When I got the music, I got a place to go. Radio Clash, Magnificent Seven. I was a choir boy that showed me no heaven. Tutu, surely lost. No remorse, ignoring the cost. Here it is, behind you, turn up fucking loud. Radio, 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 radio. When I got the music, I got a place to go. Radio, 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 radio. When I got the music, I got a place to go. When I got the music, I got a place to go. When I got the music, I got a place to go. When I got the music, I got a place to go. When I got the music, I got a place to go.
The Natty joins Chaddy The Natty. What's up, brother?
All right, let's do this thing.
All right.
Let's do this thing.
Eric?
Oh, I'm scaring myself just looking at myself.
Okay, so.
All right,
who-
yeah, go. Yeah, hold on.
Or,
Normal thoughts. Normal thoughts.
I wanted to
Don't
share.
look in the mirror when you're tripping, and then here I am the entire time, just fucking. There's a fucking camera of myself.
I like the fan. The fan comes in close,
You're-
dude.
I know.
Dude.
Yeah, the nervous system's trying to kick out all the toxins.
You
It's
know-
like,
you know
we
when you're
don't want
tripping,
this.
They say don't look at yourself, right?
Mhm.
Oh, I always look at myself.
Like don't look in the mirror. Like,
It doesn't bother me much. Doesn't bother me unless you want to see something awesome.
So,
so Joshy the Nazi.
Josh, the Nazi, not the Nazi.
The Nazi.
The Nazi.
Joshy the Nazi.
The Nazi?
No, the Nazi, like eating, like Nashi, you know.
Oh, like you're notching.
Nashi, yeah. No,
That's very Jewish of you. I like
yes,
it.
I was going. The fitness and Judaism, that's the theme of this episode. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. My fucking headphones are falling off. So to end
What's
the
the name of
music section, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Continue on. Sorry. I'm
You
really
can
We're
return
gonna-
that wig when you're done with it too. It's totally like.
I know, I
Oh,
should.
dude, same. Yeah, I got the mic. That's the company I got it from. Yeah,
Oh,
they
is it?
packaged it up real nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they packaged it up real nice.
They really do, and it came with a net too. I don't need that because I'm going
I
bald.
don't think I wear the. I don't wear the net. I have
Yeah.
seen the net. It comes with like a comb, a pair of
Yeah,
sunglasses.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're still in the music section, considering we just had an opening act, right?
hmm
As a big fuck you to them in the engineering of tonight's episode, can we like put their segment like somewhere in the middle of the episode so people that want to just tune in for them, they're like, no, they gotta watch us. Sorry, guys.
That is good thinking. Yeah, maybe I will do that. I was thinking of having it at the very beginning, but you think during
Have them as a thumbnail, but they're not in it at all.
Cut them out totally.
It's like one of those videos that like, oh, look at the titties on that. Let me watch that
It's
video.
a total
Right,
clickbait.
What was
Clickbait.
this?
Yeah, yeah.
This
It's
was-
not in there.
This was a
at all.
political ad.
Yeah,
yeah.
Trejo's
We'll take-
titties.
Hell yeah.
So have you ever? Okay. The most inappropriate song to come on at the wrong moment. I'll give you an example. I took acid like 10 days after my father died on the boat that he raised me
That's
on,
rough.
Ooh.
and I had a panic
Yeah?
attack. during the acid trip, right? And I put on the Beatles, and it was like a sick, twisted cartoon mocking me, just making me feel worse and worse and worse. And it was just like, fuck, this is
The
fucking
Beatles
terrible.
aren't that relaxing, man. People
No,
associate the Beatles with like
yeah,
chill hippie shit, but like
it's so psychedelic in this weird cartoonish way. And I love the Beatles, but I just couldn't handle it at the moment. So I put on the Doors instead, and I was like, these motherfuckers fucking get it. You
some
know what I
blues will
mean?
mellow you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That fucking that
something
deep,
you can ride along with.
the deep bass of the organ with Jim's fucking like honest poetry about the dark side of psychedelia.
I don't know. Jim was kind of an alcoholic. He's probably full of himself. I don't know if I really buy him as an artist as so much as just a megalomaniac.
I think I blame that on the movie, but that's a whole thing. I blame Oliver Stone for that.
I've done my
Yeah,
deep dive on Jim Morrison and the Doors. I don't. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle, perhaps.
for sure. Yeah, you're probably right. So have you
But
guys
that's my
had like? Can you think? It doesn't have to be a drug experience. Like, can you think of a moment in your life where like a song came on where you're like, "Fuck, why the fuck is that playing right now?"
Yeah, I have one that happened last week.
Okay.
It wasn't that fun. It was pretty fucking lame, actually. It was I was sitting where Chad's sitting right over there. It was last Thursday morning. I came home from house sitting to go feed my guinea pigs, and I come home to find one of them dead.
Happened last Thursday, bro.
Yeah, it really fucking sucked.
Damn.
Yeah,
You just lost one even a couple weeks before that too,
Dude, I
huh?
lost like two of them back to back.
He's
Like,
losing
come on,
soldiers. This
those are
man's
my-
losing soldiers over
those
here.
are my little guys. And I had to go about my morning. I had to go, like go to work and
Ugh.
etc. and fucking do
Brutal.
my thing. And I'm like, all right, man, I need to put on some music to just like act like nothing's fucking, just go about my day. Like I need to lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I put on? I put on like some techno music,
Nice.
and it was just not the fucking vibe. It was like it was like party music, and I'm feeling really fucking down. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to think about like taking ecstasy right now. Like,
Right.
I want to fucking process my emotions. The last thing I want to do is like feel fucking like up and
Yeah.
ready to go fucking out. Like, experience like some, I don't know, electronic music.
Yeah,
was
dude.
not-
You just want to steer into it. You want to steer into your feelings, and you want to listen to the music that captures how you feel, man. Don't try to like.
honestly, I didn't even really want to listen to music. Just I think having
Right.
music on in general at a time when you're trying to like process some shit. Yeah, I'm fucking sad about a guinea pig. So what? That's my fucking pet.
I mean,
You should listen to the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast
Yeah,
instead.
there
And
you
that'll
go.
take your
That'll
mind
make
off
me sad.
things. That'll take you.
That
And then
will-
I'm looking for the handgun.
It'll ruin your day, your night, your week, or even your year.
Possibly your life.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly.
You'll never find out unless you listen in.
This did ruin my night. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it didn't. Suck my dick.
I was supposed to be in bed by now,
Yeah.
eating pizza.
Oh, good. Now you're potting with the boys. We got beautiful
Yeah, that's
hair.
right.
Look,
I'm
look at
fucking
this.
around. This has been the highlight of my week. I'm having a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
time.
yeah. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill.
So, Chad, can you think of a bad, inappropriate music experience? I guess.
You know what? I love music, man. I think it's always good. I don't think it's ever a bad time for music to come on. So not really. I mean, yeah, no, it's good. And like I said, man, if I'm feeling a certain way, sometimes I like music that like kind of describes how I'm feeling. I'm like, yeah, and it makes me feel inspired,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me want to create stuff on top of it. I'm just like,
For sure.
music is inspiring, man.
So
Music's
cut
awesome.
to your
so-
dad dying, and you want to, and then fucking Celine Dion comes on. No, that's actually appropriate.
For me,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah,
My heart will go on, and
Yeah, on the boat.
I basically was the king
Or,
of the world,
or
yeah.
Nirvana, rape me, rape me.
Yeah.
Imagine you just got raped, and then so that's appropriate too.
Oh,
So
that-
maybe you're
yeah.
right.
Okay,
Maybe you're
God. I get it.
There you go.
Yes.
Whoops.
I'm an advocate now.
And that's how I became a Nirvana fan.
Like,
You know exactly how I feel.
if you look for it, I guess any
He really went out and said that. Kurt Cobain, he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna write this song here.
Yeah, just saying rape me over.
Just gonna
and
throw it
over.
out there right now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. And people are like, what?
So what song? So "Come as You Are" is probably like the only song of theirs that I don't really like. and probably also Rape Me. I think Rape Me is a superior song, but every time I hear
Yeah.
both of those, I'm like,
Doesn't he say everybody's gay also in
in
the
All
Come As You Are?
Apologies, he does.
All apologies. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I don't.
Everyone is gay.
Mhm.
I don't think he means gay like in the homosexual sense. I think he
I don't think he does either,
He got arrested for,
but he could.
he got arrested when he was a kid for spray painting "God is gay" on some wall.
What's up with the '80s and just using like the word?
It's coming back, brother.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we can say
Right.
it again. Not about
So-
gay people, obviously, because
So I can cancel myself tonight, is what you're
yes,
saying?
yeah. If you want to go on an N-word rant right now,
I was promised the M word tonight.
that's true.
You get a allotted amount of. Are you gonna use yours right now?
Yeah, you got to cash it in. They
Make
don't
sure you find a good
accrue.
spot for
Yeah.
it.
If you don't use it, you lose it. So.
I think you get one per year.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
per year.
I gotta check the rule book.
Yeah, it's
but-
It's government issued, so
Government issued. For
Is
sure.
it one of those things like you gotta like right New Year's Eve, like the clock's counting down? Hold on,
Yeah,
five, 4,
get mine in.
3.
yeah.
Okay.
They make it sound so cool in all the rap music. I'm like,
Right. Why can't I say it?
why do they make it so cool?
Okay, going on to Act 2 here.
Oh yeah.
Laughter. What is the human sense of humor? Where does it come from? Why does it exist? Fellas, why do humans have a sense of humor? Why do we have to
I think
look
monkeys
at-
have a sense of humor too.
For sure. I'd say dogs
Yeah.
as well and birds.
Yeah.
I think humor is a sign of intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy.
Like if you're able to to create humor, to be quick-witted,
hmm
you got to be pretty sharp. You got to be on your game, and that's a sign of intelligence to me. Like,
For sure.
being really witty right off the bat.
Yeah.
My brain's like mush most of the time. If I can like whip one out, well, I'm just like, wow, I did that tonight.
Right. It feels so good to be funny, like to make people.
It does.
laugh.
Yeah.
It's also what was the question? Like, is it part of the
Why do we have a sense of humor? Like, what purpose does that serve, like in evolution?
life is pretty shitty, and if you're able to make something out of it,
Well, it helps with your social connection with people. Like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
funny, you're generally like, because people like to laugh. Who doesn't like to laugh? I like to laugh.
A lot
Finding
of
a
people
little
don't
bit
like
of-
to laugh.
Finding a bright
I love
spot.
laugh. I love laugh.
I love laugh.
finding a bright spot in all the darkness and shittiness that is
Exactly.
life sometimes is kind of fucking important. Otherwise, you might as well just end it now. And that's what
I totally agree. And that was something I
So
always
dark.
appreciated about punk rock was that it's fucking funny. Like look at the Dead Kennedys and the Dead Milkmen and all those other bands that are funny. Even the Minutemen are kind of funny sometimes.
even the Descendants, they got some
The
funny
Descendants
tracks
are
too.
very fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Black Flag was sometimes funny. Like it's
Heck yeah.
exactly like what you said.
If you
like,
can, yeah.
to take
like that,
the
the satire.
darkness and to be able to laugh at it and to make other people laugh at it, I believe it robs the darkness of its power. You know what I mean? That's why people
Yeah.
get offended by rape jokes or racist jokes. It's like, no, stupid. You have to understand irony and sarcasm and nuance and fucking human language. like Shane Gillis got canceled for he made an anti-racist joke using a racial slur. He said the word chink. I'm Korean, everybody.
get canceled?
I can fucking
How long
say
ago
this.
did that happen?
That was in
How
like
long ago did that-
2018, 19. He
Oh,
got
on SNL.
invited.
That's right.
He got invited to come on SNL. Got the fucking part to be a cast member. Immediately, Seth Simons, the fucking slimy cunt, puts out this fucking article calling him a racist and a Nazi and an alt-right fucking bastard.
I
and
think I
shit.
kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it backfired because now Shane Gillis is the fucking top comedian in the whole fucking world. He hosted
what about, like,
SNL.
What about like South Park? Like South Park can just like push
Right, dude.
it
The
right in your
Simpsons,
face,
Married
and they're
with
just
Children.
untouchable.
Seinfeld. We grew up
I
at a
don't- I don't-
time when comedy was very appreciated and people understood the fucking irony. Like Married with Children isn't a pro right wing show. It's written by liberals who understand that mocking that shit is fucking funny and it robs it of its power. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's something
Right,
that
right.
we've lost nowadays is the so-called left. Like I'm so disappointed because I grew up considering myself to be a liberal or like a leftist or whatever, and just
Yeah.
see
This
these
is where it flips around and you become Mr. Arizona Man.
Okay, I'll never be fucking right wing, but as it stands right now, the Democratic Party is just filled with hypocrites and children who do not understand that it's okay to make fun of things. And
It sucks to have to pick one side or the other. It's like one extreme or this extreme.
stupid,
It's like
dude,
can't I just be in the middle?
right? Like
And agree on some topics on one side or the other. Like,
you know what I mean? Exactly. I wrote in Bernie Sanders. Fucking,
Yeah.
I'm pro Second Amendment. Like, I'm pro freedom of speech. People treat freedom of speech like it's fucking fascism, and it's like, no, you're fascist, stupid. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm pro propaganda.
And dude, it's fucking crazy. So who's the funniest evil person?
I'm also pro provolone.
You are, buddy.
So,
We can tell by the chin.
no, thanks.
No, cheese is pretty healthy, right? I mean, like overall, if you don't eat it too much, Chad, would you say cheese is like a healthy food?
yeah. I mean,
Because you need the fat, right?
I eat string cheese every day. I love that shit.
The
It's hella
lean
good.
kind?
But yeah, cheese. I mean, as long as it's not like fried cheese or
Yeah. Okay.
cheese. Yeah, like American cheese probably is pretty processed and shit.
What about cheese out of the bag, like shredded when I'm drunk? Just like
Eating it out of the bag.
Well, it's what kind of cheese it is. Is it a cheddar cheese?
Right,
Is it
right.
like American cheese? Because American
Asiago.
cheese is not
True.
like real cheese. It probably is mainly plastic.
like a Kraft single makes the best grilled cheese though.
Kraft
And the
single.
best cheeseburger.
That is the most processed.
It is the most processed, but
Crap,
it makes the best grilled cheese.
Yeah, well, it's American. I mean, it's American. That's why I call it American cheese.
Oh, is the pizza here?
It's called
I gotta go get
American
it.
cheese, yeah.
I don't know Instagram to drop on because it's like
sure.
the more social media is, the more work of
That's true.
uploading, and it's just.
We also
But-
do Spotify, but it's like
I saw that. That's impressive. It's super impressive.
It was super easy, honestly. It's
Wow.
It's very easy to start.
It's so
uploading.
official. It's so official.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, do you have to pay a fee to get on Spotify, or is
No,
it
it's totally free.
really? No
Yeah,
way.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Spotify for podcasters or something like that. It's called.
That's insane. What about music? Does it cost money to put music on there?
I'm not sure. I've never tried, but I would imagine no. I mean,
That's so cool.
dude,
Wow.
I did it in like 30 minutes. It was super.
Wow.
Easy. However, nobody fucking listens to us on Spotify. Like all our
Yeah.
views are on
Hard.
YouTube, which is fine,
YouTube.
which is what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get most of my watches on Instagram actually, and
Okay,
YouTube.
yeah.
It's really hard to get subs
God,
on
dude,
YouTube.
It's so.
So I subs. I'm one of your subs. I'm
Yeah,
one of the
thank you.
ones there.
Yes, and thank you for liking
your
the
shit.
Instagram posts and stuff, man. I really appreciate that.
Always. I do it with both accounts, man, because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
I've
hell
noticed,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. I know the grind, man. I know the grind, so I'm like, I'm gonna support that every time,
For sure.
100%.
I really appreciate. And likewise, dude. I don't know if.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it tells you, but you know how you.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, no.
No, I mean like on YouTube, you can like create a post with someone else's video, or whatever, and it
yeah.
goes into your community section of your channel.
Yeah.
I've done that
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you a couple times.
Oh, nice. Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, I saw it
Oh,
recently. That's
okay.
sick.
Does it
Sick.
alert you to that?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I have my notifications for YouTube and Instagram turned off because it's like when I don't have the app open, I'm not trying to like have
That's
this
smart. Yeah.
thing just, you know.
Yeah. And you've got like a real career to like.
Dude,
build
as
up.
soon as I'm done putting a video, I put it out there. I just want to be done looking at screens for a while. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I feel you.
dude.
I find.
How long does your
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I find myself being like, okay, today you are not going to work on the podcast. You are just.
That's
gonna
awesome,
fucking
though.
take
That's a
it
great-
easy. Yeah, I have to stop.
Do you are posting so much stuff and it's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Thank you.
I do it like I'm trying to do like 2 videos a month.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, it's video, it's picture, it's audio, it's fucking everything. Marketing. It's like a whole job into itself. But you know, luckily I have the time. So.
Yeah, and some people they pay for promotion, so it's like you will get more seen
I've
like
done that.
going down.
I do that.
Oh, really?
I do on
Oh,
Instagram.
wow.
Yeah, I'll boost a post.
wow.
I boosted a post last
Yeah.
week for our last episode, or maybe 2 weeks ago, and we gained like 18 followers in like a week.
thumbs up
yes or no? Do you want me to like eat and then get back on camera,
No,
or do you want me
eat on
to
camera.
eat on camera?
Eat on camera.
Yeah, eat on camera.
Eat on camera?
Yeah, it's part of the show.
Get
Absolutely.
it going?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
It's good. No
Yeah.
problem, baby.
Yeah, just be careful with the computer over there.
Yeah. Your computer's still big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get any grease.
That's where I do all the editing for Chaddy the Natty. So be careful. Maybe I'll let Eric get us.
I'm far away from your computer. Like I got the plate on my lap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on, guys?
All right, Charles
back.
Manson was hilarious.
You know who was
He
funny?
dude, he was hella funny actually. His interviews are outrageous.
I mean, Charles Manson
He
was pretty
started
funny.
the whole TikTok like dance trend, really.
Dude,
Let's see some big titty goth bitch do fucking Charles Manson moves.
he didn't even do it for likes or anything. He just did it just because.
Right.
Well,
love
because
of
he was
the
crazy,
game.
he's crazy as shit. Because he's crazy as shit.
Charles Manson just did it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
You know,
For the love of
I
the
think who did
game.
it for the love of the game was Osama bin Laden.
Oh yeah, for sure. The love of the game
mean-
of hating the United States. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can blame
I mean, if there was like a hater award,
him? Right.
he's a fucking hater, dude.
Number
Think
one.
about that.
For sure.
Yeah, number one hater, Osama bin Laden. Let me just take out fucking all these people. I mean, well, then Hitler too. He was a pretty big hater.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Yeah, what
I mean-
Manson did doesn't seem like much compared to.
Gas chambers. It's time for a shower, everybody.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Like, oh, actually, you know what? When you put it like that, Hitler is pretty funny.
Oh my
He was Adolf, that prankster.
Oh, Adolf. Oh, dude, you know there was a fucking movie, or not a movie, a pilot for a TV series in was it Germany? It was England, called like Hitler, I'm Home, or something like that, and it was about like it was a sitcom based on the home life of Hitler, and I think it only did one pilot before it got canceled or whatever. But yeah, the English. Okay.
Good sense of humor though.
You can't hear my chewing through the mic, can you?
No.
No.
Okay.
keep that mustache clean and you can keep eating during the podcast.
You know, that is,
As soon as that mustache gets dirty though, you gotta.
Josh, you can attest to this. Chad, I don't ever think I've seen you with a mustache, but I know you can grow one. You hairy Italian.
Oh, dude, I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, so Josh's eyes just lit up.
I
Oh,
thought-
there we go.
I
I thought by your last name, I thought you were Greek.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty close to by each other
True.
geographically, but yeah, Italian
Okay.
roots. Great, you know, whatever. I don't speak Italian. I'm not like you know.
My
but-
wife, who's in the room right now, this must just sound so strange to her. Like listening to like a three-way conversation where one person's completely muted.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, she's being very nice having us all here. So.
Yeah, she is. She's the real
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah,
thank
she's
you
the
very much.
MVP.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't
Yeah.
say her name. Sorry.
Sorry, Josh.
I'll
You can cut that out
I'll cut that.
or keep it in.
Just tell her I said thanks.
Josh says thank you, babe.
Yeah. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So,
Go on.
okay, now that I know you're Italian, what are your thoughts on pasta? Like, my brother is very, he's like a jiu-jitsu champion. He's very health-oriented. He's like the complete opposite of me. And he hates pasta. I think he does like the carnivore diet or something.
He doesn't like pasta.
What a fucking
You
weirdo.
don't have any carbs?
He calls it poison.
Really?
Yeah. I think he only does steak pretty much, and maybe kimchi.
Oh,
We're
steak.
Korean, so yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's a steak.
Pasta, I mean, when you really get down to it, it's really all the same, right?
Mhm.
It's the same ingredients, but the texture is what makes it for everything.
True.
Like, if you have spaghetti with chicken, it ain't the same as having like penne or
Right, or fettuccine or angel hair.
yeah, fettuccine, radiatori, whatever. Like it's all, and then the amount of sauce that it's able to absorb.
True.
There's a pasta noodle called radiatori,
I've never heard of that.
and it's shaped like a radiator, and that's why it's called radiatori pasta. Yeah.
What, it's like a
It's like
rectangle with like
Yeah, it's like a rectangle. It's got all these like coils in it, and it's just like like a singular fucking thing. It looks like this.
Yeah.
I find this so interesting.
And its whole
Eric,
its
don't
whole
stop.
concept is to like soak up as much fucking sauce. So if you got like a killer sauce, that's
Okay.
your pasta. It's
Yeah.
gonna like have all these nooks and crannies.
I got spaghetti in my fridge right now.
Well,
me
you
too,
better
I got
if you have
Hell yeah.
if you got shit sauce, just slurp that up in the spaghetti. But if you got good sauce that you kind of want to taste, put that, have something that'll absorb the sauce a little bit.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
bring a little.
Dude, I dump sauce on my fucking pasta. I want more sauce than pasta. And then that way I can just eat it with a spoon.
Sasta.
afterwards. Yeah, sasta, baby.
Sasta,
That's
baby.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a lot of sauce, you gotta think about what kind of noodle you want. Yeah,
True,
pasta.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
we're pro
that's
pasta on
important
this
stuff.
podcast. I like it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
pro
Okay.
pasta.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see here. To end the laughter segment, what's the darkest joke you guys know? If you want to do it, you don't have to. Or a street joke, or just any joke that you'd be fine with sharing with the
My dad molested me.
hilarious.
That's a punchline.
Yeah. Is
It's
there more?
nice.
That's it.
Nice.
No, he really didn't. My dad's a great guy.
You guys, did you guys hear about the circus fire last week?
It's not a dark joke.
That shit was intense.
Sure. So I have this like little thing I used to do when I worked at the coffee shop. I was really like caffeinated, and I have a bunch of like customers coming in, and I'd have to kill the time as they stare at me while I make their fucking mocha, right?
Hell yeah.
They'll stand right in front of you, and you're just like, God, do I want to like talk to this person, or are they just
Right.
gonna like creep me out? I'm like, hey, do you want to hear a joke? Sure.
Oh, nice.
The best part about 27-year-olds?
There's 20 of them.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, well, yeah, there's 20 of them. The best part about hooking up with a 7-year-old?
What?
Your dick looks huge in their hand.
God.
The worst part about hooking up with a 7-year-old?
What?
It's getting rid of the body.
Oh my god.
How do you make a
That is a
baby-
dark joke. That is a dark joke.
That's a dark joke.
No, there's more.
How do you make a
Oh,
baby keep on crying? You wipe your bloody dick all over its teddy bear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's dark.
Yeah, sorry.
That shit's intense.
I mean,
Right.
dark jokes.
Chad wins that round.
But I would tell this like series of jokes to like the customer, and then they'd just be like, "Oh man, that's terrible."
You would
And
say
I'd say,
that to customers?
Yeah, and I'd say, anyways, here's your
You're
coffee.
like, is this guy gonna creep me out, or am I gonna creep him out?
How do I top this motherfucker?
Here's your
I'll show you a
latte.
creep. I'll show you a creep. That's hilarious.
Here's your coffee. Okay.
Hey Josh, I haven't seen you take like any drinks whatsoever. You're like too focused. You need to
Huh? What do you
lighten
mean?
up.
Yes, he's
No,
having
I'm
his
thinking-
he's having his thing. I see him sipping on his little daddy
I'm on
natty.
my fourth natty daddy. 8%.
Yeah, he's-
Oh.
alcohol.
There is
Is that in honor of Chaddy the Natty?
It was a coincidence, but
not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I appreciate and I salute you, sir.
everybody drink natty daddies. They're
I
disgusting.
salute. Watch Chaddy the Natty and drink
Mhm.
natty daddies.
I'm all
Yes,
telling
sir.
you to loosen up. You're like, I'm on my 5th fucking beer. You're all
Dude, he's-
fucking
I know you keep taking breaks, Eric. He's definitely been going at it.
good. My bad.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to do my drugs. Okay.
Almost time to eat my broccoli. Actually, shit,
Okay.
it's almost broccoli time.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, when you
Yeah.
do this splicing, like when you edit the episodes, is it like pretty seamless?
I mean, you can see the cut.
Yeah, but like outside the cuts, like
Yeah, it's pretty. It's up there. It's good.
you take out all the bullshit.
I do, yeah. I did, my solo pod with Brandon last Friday. I told myself I wasn't gonna podcast that day, but then he hit me up wanting to hang out on Discord, and I was like, "Fuck it, we're recording this." We recorded for
Cool.
an hour and a half, and I chopped it down to 25 minutes because it was just
Nice.
it was just mostly him. It was mostly me watching him play Nintendo emulators.
That's sick.
Are we making good time? What's our timing like? Like,
We're at 11:30. Oh, wait,
are we giving you the content you need? What do you need from us?
We're at like almost.
What do you want from us?
We're at like almost an hour in terms of like when I did the introduction until now?
I think we're just getting to his layout. So we're already in part 2. Laughter is finished, and so
Yes.
now
We're
we're
about to
moving
go
on to the last part. The final scene. Final scene is on its way.
Before we move on, Chad, before I forget, is it okay if I, at the end of the podcast, I put in like a clip of your show?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because
of
I
course.
want to promote you, obviously, and I want people
Yeah.
to go to your channel, and I want them to get a taste of what's going on. So I was thinking about
Yeah.
doing the last episode with.
How would you like me to promote you as well? Should I put it as a story on my thing, or
I mean, whatever you want to do.
like check them? Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Because I want to show my appreciation by,
Sure,
I
sure.
want to reciprocate. And
Yeah.
you've definitely like been putting my name out there, so I'm like, okay, well, let me bring viewers to you. At
Yeah.
least people know
It's
the name of your
mutually
podcast.
beneficial, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's build each
100%.
other up. Like,
Yeah.
Lenny and Carl, having them on.
Yes.
And they just started. I want to promote them. That's what this podcast
Yeah.
is all about. It's about promoting art and
Hell yeah.
comedy and just, my friends and stuff.
100%. 100%.
You're so cool, dude. It's really nice.
Cool, man. You too, man. Yeah, this
I'm
is
sorry
good.
Eric's
I like the
Jewish.
vibes.
He can't.
Yeah, Eric's tight, dude. I like Eric is like.
I'm feeling just sitting on my couch like
I've known
I don't
He's
feel.
like
I don't feel good.
Eric should be like a permanent.
It's hot in
part.
here.
I've known.
I should have brought. I should have. Do I? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
typical.
It should be
Yeah.
you and Eric, and then whatever
the
guest you're
typical
bringing on.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
Jew over here, fucking with his fan.
It's hard to book Eric though. Eric's a hot ticket.
Totally.
Damn, I wish I could have joined you guys on that. It sounds fun.
Start with us. I was gonna say I wish I didn't because I'm having a great time, but I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I knew I could have provided like better content for you if I was more on my game.
No, you're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Ugh.
When it started to hit you, I saw the fear in your eyes. I was like, oh, I know that.
Oh, you did? You
Yeah,
saw
I was
it?
like, I know that.
Like I was sitting over in the other chair and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Dude, in 2014, one time I took a whole bunch of mushrooms as soon as I got home from work, right? And then I grinded them all up. What's up?
No, sorry, I was looking at his battery life on his laptop.
Oh, okay. So I grinded up a bunch of fucking mushrooms, and then I chased it with top ramen.
Grown assholes.
Sorry, Chad just in my kitchen fucking with his wig and his sunglasses stuck in the ring.
Reality set in.
You're like, hold on, let me get off.
Well,
Damn,
Eric,
Chad's fucking. Go on, I'm listening.
sorry. Let me ask you this. Do you want me to cut out the stuff that alludes to you guys on mushrooms?
Not at all. I want you to
okay.
keep that in.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm hoping that you fucking keep that in. You slice anything in there that looks good, man. Anything, even if somebody else is off camera for a while,
Mhm.
whatever makes for good content, even if it's like 5 seconds, just throw it in there.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. That'd be really hard.
No, it's fine. I love editing, actually.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite part of the process of like
Right?
making my
It's
videos.
kinda
Yeah,
nice,
it's just like
yeah.
I can take this and just
Mhm.
make it fucking something.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I recently discovered this. It's not really a podcast. It's a live comedy talk show in Austin, right? And it's hosted by comedians. And they must film for like over an hour, but they cut it down to like 30 minutes. They do a lot of splicing and stuff where they'll just go to like all the best jokes. I think.
Is that the one where they have like a whole panel of fucking people?
No, that's Kill
Like
Tony.
you see-
This is
yeah.
called Absolute Show with Lucas McCrary. He's a younger
Oh, okay.
comedian, very funny. It's a great show, but they do a lot of like outrageous stuff. Like his co-host is Liss Splat, who is a pog. She's a fat ass white girl, right? Pog,
Oh, yeah.
porn term, right?
I love
and she
love her, they're the
she
best.
does a whole pogalog instead of a monologue,
Ooh.
right? And what they'll do is like they had her go out of town for the last episode, but she stood in as a robot that like melts down and fucking has this whole like breakdown on the show. It's hard to explain. It's very like Conan-esque, but it's live on stage and it's fucking funny, man. I'd recommend.
She
watching.
purposely has a breakdown on stage, and it's part of the show.
Yeah. Raw Brock. Is that raw? No, that's not raw.
Oh,
That's steamed. Nice.
you gotta be a
That's the way to go.
psychopath. No,
To
dude.
eat raw broccoli.
I love raw
Dude,
broccoli.
raw broccoli.
That's like some
Whenever
shit
you see
my
the
sister would do.
What do you mean some
dude, whenever you see a platter that's raw broccoli on there, like
Really? I love it.
Yeah, you don't like the raw. I mean, raw
It's
it's rough.
broccoli.
It's rough to eat. Like,
Dip
it's
it,
all
It's
dip
rough
it in
up.
ranch. You dip it in ranch. It's fucking
That's,
delicious.
that's what I'm
fuck.
saying, yeah.
If I'm just gonna grab like a piece of veggie
I just want to grab a
veggie platter,
veggie and get
Yeah.
rough
I
with
mean,
it.
I'd rather have the cherry tomatoes, you know what I mean? I wish they had like bits of onion in those things. Just
hey
to,
Josh,
like,
do you like the feeling of the cherry tomato popping in your mouth?
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah, you like that?
It reminds me of testicles, yes. Testicles. Very
You
small
ever
testicles. Hey, one time I was hooking up with an ex, and I was like, "Suck my balls," and she went, "Oh yeah." And then
she forgot.
Like she forgot that was a part of the thing.
I can do that. Yeah,
And
that's
then
an
she
option.
did it, and it was
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Enough help on you. Oh yeah.
Lose a sense of it.
Some
having so much
diversity.
fun, you guys.
That's some diversity right there. Oh yeah.
You guys rule, man. I'm fucking having a good time. Are you
It's
guys
so
having a good
fucking
time?
hot. Oh my god, why am I melting?
Why don't you have AC unit?
Me and Eric want to go on a walk for sure, right?
Oh, right.
Or walk outside.
That's
I
a
went
good
outside.
idea.
Everything
That's
weirded me out. I wanted to go
That's
back
because
inside.
I wasn't out there with you, dude.
It weirded me out
You went
immediately.
outside by yourself?
Yeah,
I
you
did
don't
go
do that.
outside by
You-
myself to
no,
go
you
get the
can't.
pizza.
You don't do that.
No.
You gotta go with me.
It was strange. You know, one of my neighborhood stray cats came up to me,
It knew.
and but I know this cat. He lives in my apartment. He's really cool. His name's Leroy.
Nice.
Chad
Leroy.
met this cat earlier. I was giving him a little
I
run
Let me
have
pet
down.
him too.
Leroy. Nice.
Yeah, Leroy's dope.
Is he
His
black?
wife's a bitch though.
His wife is a bitch.
His wife's a bitch. She's hanging out in the
He has
bush.
a
Wouldn't
wife?
let me pet her.
Well, she's not a bitch. She's just kind of like
Is he black?
holding it down. No. Well,
She's feral. She's more feral.
Leroy's orange like your hair.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And but his wife she's cool, but she just holds it down. Like, they got a kid. She just holds it down, and she'll look at me and kind of go, "Hey, what's up? You're my husband's friend. Hi."
No.
Like she's not. Yeah, she's not about it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah, you're here
Fucking-
again. Okay.
Tucked in there underneath the bush.
And then I say, "Hey, Leroy, what's up?" Yeah.
The way you're talking about them like they're people.
Well,
They got a situation going on.
They have a situation.
They have a kitten? Like,
Leroy wants some
And,
things, but she don't
you
want. Had nothing to do with us.
Yeah, and so Leroy, I'm like, "Hey, Leroy, what's up? What's good, dog?" Like, hey,
Yeah.
like he's like, "Don't call
He's
me
like,
dog."
who's your
I'm a
friend?
fucking
He's like,
cat.
who's your
"Don't
friend?
call me
Who's your
dog,
friend,
you
homie?
racist piece of shit."
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, don't call me a dog, fool. I'm a fucking cat. And so I'll say what's
Seriously.
up. Like, we do our thing. I'm like, "Hey, you wanna like come back to my place? I'll give you like some fucking like treat, like
Yeah.
Catnip.
like I got something
Nip.
for you. I'll give him." And his wife's just looking at me like, "You better not. You better not."
Look at that mustache. You're gonna follow that man to his home. You're just gonna go.
Pretty
inside
much.
I'll put it back on as soon as
mustache.
I'm done eating this.
you're gonna follow this mustache.
Oh, that
old man.
mustache.
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously.
But you know what? Their kids all grown up. It's little Leroy. It looks just like Leroy. And he's all grown up now, so now she's just a crotchety old bitch at home.
Yeah. happens
So
to
like,
them all.
she's an empty nester.
Mhm.
What do you
Yeah.
want? Like,
That's some good cat riffing, man.
Yeah, it
I
is.
gotta say.
oh yeah, so I went outside and Leroy jumped in front of me and I kicked him. I felt like I didn't mean to. Like he
Yeah.
likes to
Oh.
fucking skirt in front of your
They
fucking
do
feet.
that, yeah.
He tries to rub on your legs.
Yeah, he's like that. He does that. And
You're doing that to me.
I kind of kicked him. I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of high right now."
What did he say?
He's like, "Can I have some food?"
Mm.
He didn't really care.
That's what he told you.
Yeah, he's like, it's fine.
That's what he said.
He came all the way to my
Oh,
front
cool.
door, and I gave him like a slice of slimy fucking meat. Was that your meat that you brought over? Was that
Oh, did you want it? You liked it, huh?
was that your deli meat that you brought over?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't bring no deli meat.
Oh God, I don't know how old that was.
I gave him some rancid meat. It's been in the back of the fucking
Yeah,
fridge.
pretty much. I think that was my roommate's friend.
Yeah.
I was like, "You'll like this."
That's fucking funny.
Oh man,
Was
last
not
thing I
mine,
need is
bro.
another fucking dead animal on my hands.
Yeah, yeah. We have an apartment complex cat that lives here. It hangs out at my next door neighbors. It will come inside and let me feed it, but it won't let me pet it. And
Oh.
It pisses me off. Yeah, it just runs away from me. But it's very cute.
Oh,
Boy.
Eric. There's so much. There's so much on there, bro.
Oh, dude, I couldn't do it.
Wow. I don't know, show it on camera.
Yeah, it was like you were at fucking midnight at a full moon gathering. Fucking, oh my god, I gotta lock myself in my car right now. Fucking.
Here, I'll show it, but you gotta cut it out. You ready? Huh?
I had a hard time. All right.
Oh.
I didn't even do as much as him, and fucking.
Hey, psychedelics are nothing to fucking underestimate, man. They will kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like, I don't know.
You're a lot healthier. You're a very healthy person. I feel like your mind is very healthy, Chad. I think Eric and I were both kind of like fucked up people. Probably me more than Eric, for sure. Eric's like one of the more like together people that I've ever known. Thank you, Eric, for being
To get together?
Yeah. You always had like a clear mind, very Caucasian.
Very Caucasian.
Not that necessarily equates, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Get it. I like to present myself in a
As
positive way,
Caucasian.
even though I'm struggling.
Did Eric, Chad?
Dude, life is a struggle, man. Life's a struggle.
Has Eric ever made you wax his car? Eric
don't have a
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I didn't
car.
make you, and there was a benefit to it. All right.
Yes, I got shotgun for a month.
Shotgun for a month.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Eric had a car?
In the Camaro. He had a Camaro, bro. He had a bitchin' Camaro in fucking high
Oh,
school.
shit, dog.
Dude,
You got a Camaro?
Fat people would sit in the back seat, and you could hear the fucking axles being like torn away by the weight.
Yeah, when there was like more than like 300 pounds in my car, because we were all skinny back then.
Mm-hmm.
But when people would sit in the back of my Camaro, you would hear it grind like.
Like crazy.
I'm not a car person, but it was like.
That
wasn't comfortable.
Did the car ever have any repercussions from that?
I mean, the car just ended up overheating and kind of getting towed out of my parking lot one day, and that was goodbye.
Is that
like one day it was there, the next it was gone, and
was that after high school?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was,
you had that car for what, like 5 years or something?
Josh, you remember my old place in Pleasanton?
Yes.
Remember the balcony, like the?
I mean, vaguely. Really
vaguely.
Tore up.
You could see the Camaro from the balcony.
Oh.
Like in the parking lot, and like, I would always kind of check on it, be like, okay, it's still there, it's still there. I'll do something with it tomorrow. Like I'll figure it out. Then one day it was just fucking gone. I was just like, oh.
Damn. Someone stole it?
No, I wasn't. Possibly.
Or it got towed.
But I believe it was just towed.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's towed
same
by
thing.
The Natty.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Hi.
I got the sweet potatoes coming. Round two.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Put some salt on those bitches.
So what do we got? Give me some content, some one-on-one.
Oh yeah, we're moving on to the
Okay. So when I was a child, I couldn't wait to find out that I was adopted and secretly Jewish. It never happened, unfortunately. I was born as I am. I still wanted, though, to be 1/4 Korean, but the English, Irish, Scottish, German, French, Japanese, Chinese, and Mongolian biometrics coursing through my body always kept me from feeling secure or comfortable in my own ethnicity because of the conquering those countries have done, except for the Scottish, Irish, Korean, obviously. And then it says slurs. I guess I'm supposed to say a bunch of slurs right now.
Slice it together, come on.
And all the Mexican people I grew up with who were very, very racist. Anyway, how do I begin the conversion process to Judaism? And am I in any way guaranteed a Jewish goddess wife with huge tits as my eternal reward?
Oh, you like the white Jewish tits?
The Jubes, bro?
The Jubes.
Dude, that's the real thing.
I mean, think about like Kyle's mom. Like she probably had some killer knockers.
Oh, she did for sure. Yeah. I mean, Allison Brie, Kat Dennings, fucking Sabrina Piper.
Oh yeah, Kat Dennings. I know that's your girl.
Kat Dennings, bro. The first time I ever saw her, like on film or whatever, I had two really strange feelings.
What was it? Because she's been acting for a while.
It was one of her first ones. I think it was like a high school movie. I was young at the time that I saw this.
I just watched one with her recently that was like old.
She's not a very good actress.
Where she cheated. Like, no, she's not. She got hired because of her tits.
Yeah, for sure. Two Broke Girls is one of the worst TV shows.
But she was like sleeping with her teacher or something.
Oh,
no, it wasn't that. I think it was with that kid who died. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Anyways, I had one really strange feeling and one feeling that makes sense, right? So the first time I saw her on screen, I was like, holy shit, that's the woman that I've always wanted to be with. Like, I've spent my entire life looking for a hot brunette with huge tits and a fat ass and a beautiful face, right? At the same time...
Sorry, Chad's walking around.
It's okay, I know. He's got he's a very active guy. He's got to move around.
It's getting distracting.
He's walking around.
Or I'll let Chad hear this.
Glass.
Dropping glass and ripping ass. Shit.
I'm sorry, Josh. Go on.
Sorry.
You were looking for this white Jewish girl.
Okay, so Chad, the first time I ever saw Kat Dennings, you're familiar with who that is? The actress?
Kat Dennings, does she do the tattoos?
Two Broke Girls.
No, that's Kat Von.
Oh.
She's the
I don't
one
know
with
why I
big
even thought
tits.
of that.
That's Kat Von.
Yeah, Two Broke Girls, the brunette.
Yes.
Yeah,
with the
that's the one.
fucking amazing
Oh, yeah,
body. Her body
she
is fucking out of this world. So the first time I ever saw her, I was like, "Oh my god, that's the girl that I've always wanted. That's my type.
That's your dream girl. That's her.
I prefer blondes, honestly. Blonde, trashy white women. That's my shit. But
nice.
I will make an exception for a Jewish broad with huge fucking breasts, and she has that. And she's Jewish and with a fat ass. Anyways, I was like, "Oh my god, I love her. That's who I want to be with." The second feeling I had, which disturbed me, and it will probably disturb you guys too. Was that
you can go say it.
If I was a girl, that's what I would look like. It was this weird.
You think you'd be that hot?
Well, I used to look a lot better, my friend.
I mean, I was a girl. I mean, do you think you'd be that hot?
Hey, I'm all right.
I'm gonna back up to the mic, dude.
They not like us, all right?
No. They're not like us.
Anyways, yeah, I just had this weird feeling that like if I was a chick, like that's like me. It was this weird feeling, and I don't know why it happened. I mean, I've experienced like gender dysmorphia before in my life, but luckily I've taken enough acid and mushrooms to understand that consciousness has no gender, and just for some reason I was just so attracted to her, and I felt like it was me also. So I guess I should just go fuck myself.
That would bring you pain.
You should reach out to her and tell her all that.
Maybe I will. You know, she just married Andrew WK.
She's been with him for a while.
Yeah.
Who?
Andrew WK, fucking Let's Party Hard.
Really? That?
Yeah, Mr. Sober Party Hard.
I saw The Locust.
How many freaking songs has he made? Just that one song, and that's about it.
It was like 2 songs.
He's got a whole album dedicated to partying, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. Cool guy.
When it comes to party, we will party hard, hardy hard.
Yeah. He did a comedy set back in the day at a strip club on the show This Is Not Happening.
It's a good song.
Okay. All right.
So what you're telling us, we need to write a hit song, and then we can get girls that look like that.
Oh, dude, she's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Not a good actress, but very, very beautiful. She's an okay comedy actress, but when she did that show, what was it called? Whatever it was called, Cat something, when she was doing drama, it was like, this is not believable. But she did WandaVision, and she was pretty funny in that.
When she was doing drama, are you just like, shut up and show me your titties?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And like everybody around her is like such a superior actor. It was like, okay. Like, just stick to being funny.
She was good in the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
She was in that?
She was the daughter. Yeah, she was like the daughter.
Oh, I've only
The
seen
promiscuous
that movie,
daughter.
like, when I was like super fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like most of the movies that I've seen.
She's pretty funny in that.
Okay.
Do we need to fucking like slap ourselves in the face and get on with this third act?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Eating snack. I said we're eating snacks. I'm eating snacks. Oh no, Eric's eating snacks too. See?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, wait. Quick
If
cut. Hold on. Quick cut. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast. We're having a good time here on episode 10, Spectacular, with Eric, Liss, and Chaddy The Natty. We had musical guests Lenny and Carl at the start of the podcast. It's been a great fucking time, you fucking people. Let's talk about pain now. So the first thing I want to say about pain is I was supposed to tell some jokes right now, but I didn't write anything down, and I don't know where the rest of my material is.
Oof, that hurts.
So, let's talk about the dark side of fantasy football.
Ooh, wow, okay. What do you want to know?
Is there a dark side of fantasy football? Like, do people get lost in addiction? Do they?
Yeah, so there is.
Yeah.
Let me take it from here
I
on
was
this
not
one.
expecting that answer. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a dark side to fantasy football for sure. I'll give you something.
Okay.
I'm thinking of all the pain. That's where you want to talk pain.
Say something, Eric.
So I run my league. Been running my league, and for 11 years I was I never won. And this is, it's a lot of shit talk.
Yeah.
And as much as you try to go, yeah, whatever, guys.
Yeah.
Deep down, it really fucking hurts.
Dude, his belt is legit.
It is.
I'm the champ now.
Are you looking right at it?
I'm looking right at it. Yeah, you can bring that to me.
I'm gonna show them.
Yeah, you grab it. Actually, you're not supposed to touch my belt. Come on, that's my belt, not yours. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead and take it.
That thing is beautiful.
So that's the opposite of pain right there.
Oh,
See that?
yeah, beautiful.
It's heavy, dude, and
Love
it's got the names etched. It's got the names of the winners
bro.
etched into it. It's like
That's legit.
Hold on. The pain that comes with fantasy football is a pain I know all too well.
Okay.
I lost a lot.
Of money or
That too.
okay.
I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of dignity. I lost a lot of respect from my wife.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to ask her.
I mean,
I
she's
think
still
she's
with
alright.
you. She's there, right?
yeah, she's alright with it.
She's there. So in my league, if you come in last place, which I've done technically like twice, you got to go out of your way every week and go fulfill a punishment. You got to go to a bar and you got to wear this last place sweater. That's the ugly Christmas sweater, basically, and it can never be washed. It's really gross.
What does it smell like?
Oh, dude, it smells fucking rank.
Where do you keep it? Where is it?
It's got a big picture of a dick on it. Like it's two nuts, so your face is the dick coming out the top. And you got to go to a bar while a football game is playing and have a stranger take your photo, and you got to post that in the group chat every week. Now, it's kind of fun. Like
Fun way to meet people, though.
It's cool
Except
after
it stinks.
the first 4 weeks. It's kind of fun, and then week 7 comes by, and week 8 comes by. It's like 14 weeks, like a season.
Wow.
And every one of those times, my wife is, oh, you're gonna go do that, huh? You're gonna go drink a beer, huh? And it's just like, dude, this is just taking time out of my life, and it's making me feel.
Why does it have to be such a harsh punishment?
Because that's what sucks to suck, It sucks to suck.
I
But it doesn't need to be like that. You're creating these fucked up rules for your league.
It wasn't supposed to be me, okay?
But
these rules were made for someone else to suck, and I ended up sucking the worst.
I didn't think it was be me when I created these rules.
So you created the Log JAMMIN Chronicles as a way.
You did this to yourself. You don't have to do this.
What's that, Josh?
No, Chad's making a good point.
Yeah, I didn't have
artists,
to.
You know what I mean? Like, we suffer from the way society is, and then we suffer because of our own nature.
So, I mean, yeah, we do suffer.
Yeah.
But is there a pain? There's the pain of last place, and there's the pain of being mocked and ridiculed from your peers.
Yeah.
Even though, they're joking.
That's why I can't do fantasy football. I can't take all that.
But it fucking sucks, dude.
Even if I'm winning, it's just like,
yeah.
make me cry.
it's really lame. And then, you know, people, you just take time out of your day to like, oh, hold on, let me go do this fucking humiliating thing.
Right.
And it just really fucking
Well, that's
sucks.
only if you lose, though. But like during the season itself.
Oh yeah,
like,
you can have heart fucking breaking, crippling pain. You can
Okay.
be watching football and
So
oh, go ahead, Josh.
Explain the whole fantasy thing to me a little bit. Like, I always sort of, you know, I'm not into sports. I'm just not that type of guy.
Sure.
Well, first of all,
I
it's
mean-
very sexual.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was getting next to. Like, when are you guys gonna like make like a all male orgy porn that you can send to me privately? But so like the whole
Check your DMs.
fantasy sports thing, like to me, I always sort of thought about it as like, I guess kind of like a video game. In a sense. You take these players and you pit them against one another. Like to me, that it always
They're already
seemed-
going against each other. They just
Wait,
score
he
He
points.
doesn't understand the concept.
I
of,
don't
like,
understand
how
the
it's going.
concept. So is,
Oh yeah, you
is
just
real
drop like
is real
Well-
life also
well-
a part of it?
it's all real life.
Oh.
Where does reality
Oh,
and fantasy?
so it's more like betting on specific players?
It's betting.
Correct. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
betting.
thought it
it's
was like a
100
game that
Like your wide
everybody-
receiver has 3 touchdowns. Like yes, so that's more points to my
So
team.
what
Like,
actually-
and whoever has the
Oh,
most
okay.
points at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what actually happens in real life is
I saw that the fan was losing power. Honestly,
Oh, you saw that?
I did. I was like, oh shit, that shit's at
The
0.5%.
power of the fan is everything.
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna have a meltdown.
Plug it in.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. I
Oh,
just hit the button.
There
My
you
bad.
go. Okay, so I was totally wrong about my understanding of fantasy football. So are there other fantasy like sports?
Yeah,
like
there's fantasy sports for baseball, which I really enjoy.
skateboarding, mud wrestling.
Fantasy mud wrestling.
Which Hooters waitress?
Cat Dennings.
Cat.
Okay, it's recording.
She called me late last night, said she loved me so. It didn't matter anymore. She says she never cared and that she never will. I do it all again, I guess I have to wait until then. And if I get drunk, will I pass out on the floor now, baby? It won't bother me no more. But if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I say, I think I'll have myself a beer. She called me late last night, said she loved me so. But I guess she changed her mind. Yeah, I should have known that it wouldn't be alright. But I can't live without her, so I won't even try. And if I get drunk, will I pass out on the floor now, baby? You won't bother me no more. She said, and if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I say, think I'll have myself a beer. I think I'll have myself a whoa. Whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For being baked. I'll take it.
I'm super big.
Nannies.
Yes,
Does
sir.
explicit artistic content inspire real world violence? You know, they say hip hop makes gangs and video games.
I don't know,
make
man.
mass
I just
shootings.
yeah, I just think people are just kind of crazy, and they just I don't know if it's influenced or there's got to be a little bit of influence to it, but
Mhm.
I think the mind is already a little bit
Right.
crazy when they are influenced by those things. So to be like, oh, society can't see these things or they react to these things. It's not society. It's just the individuals who are just so extreme that take it the wrong way, and it's just like, yeah,
For sure. For sure.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
can
But it's unfortunate though.
So when it comes to pain, let's talk about spiritual pain. I think that's something that everybody experiences, whether they believe in, spirituality or not. Like it just what we call spirituality is really just like the inner workings of the human psyche based on nature versus nurture and all that and stuff. Like, how can a human learn how to overcome that type of pain, like existential crisis and like the fear of death and how do we alleviate pain in ourselves and in others?
Sometimes you don't.
Most of the time,
I think you just gotta. I think you just gotta keep moving. I think the worst thing you could do is just sit there in those thoughts and just
Yeah.
let them consume you. I think as soon as you start trying to do things like some people like things get hard and they start drinking or smoking or
Right.
like they kind of or eat a bunch of junk food or something like that, and it's
Or
like
meth or heroin.
you gotta start doing things to benefit yourself, and you need to make yourself the best person you can. And you can't compare yourself to other people. You just got to be like, I'm gonna take a foothold right here. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling depressed, but it's like every day I need to do something,
Yeah.
to make my and it starts in the morning time, really. Yes, the first thing of the day. You can't, so, but
What are your
Sometimes
thoughts?
you
and
want to taste the pain, though.
True.
Sometimes you got to take a
well,
fucking.
it's important for
Taste
that,
the pain. I like that. I'm writing that down.
Fucking, it's like the Rock. Does the Rock say that? Taste the pain, jabroni.
I said that.
Eric Liss
Sometimes you
original.
got. Sometimes you just gotta
Gonna
fucking.
taste the pain.
It's very
You
true.
gotta.
It's not healthy to suppress your feelings, obviously. But as I've grown older and becoming like a single father and stuff, I went through a lot of like depression after my ex left me or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would reach out to friends and just get this feeling of like, dude, you're a fucking grown man. Like, fucking handle that shit on your own. And I always resented that, like so-called toxic masculinity or whatever, which I do believe is a real thing. But once I've been, once I was confronted with the fact I have to raise this child by myself and just really hold myself accountable, like it's really all about just holding yourself accountable, taking responsibility, and not laying like your emotional trips on your friends. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot to put on another fucking person to call them up in the middle of the night and be like, "I'm so fucking sad." Blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, you're fucking 30 something years old.
Right.
Like you should have learned by now. You should have developed some sort of system
Right.
to alleviate yourself of that. You know what I mean? For me, it's been like Buddhism. It's been like music, punk rock, comedy, Jesus. I won't say Christianity. It's Jesus. Has and Hinduism have really helped me to not fucking kill myself. You know what I mean? So, do you guys have any sort of like whatever it might be, like a structure, a system to help not let the pain rule your life?
Well, I think Chad was saying you just got to keep it pushing, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
get up
man.
you starts in the morning. You got to fucking get up, go get your oatmeal spoon, go yell at a
Go to my
cloud,
channel, check out the first couple videos.
go get
First two are making breakfast.
Go
You're
get
gonna feel a
on.
lot better about your life after eating those fucking oats
go
and
get on with
eggs.
your fucking day. Like you got to
right.
keep it
Yeah,
pushing.
get that breakfast in
Or
there.
what you can do, you can sleep in till 2 every day.
Right.
You can crack open the bottle. You can sedate yourself to oblivion and live in the numb.
Ugh.
And you just become a part of it. I think to an extent we've all kind of been there. You all,
Yeah, you just like
all
mentally hibernate. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Mentally hibernate.
punk rock.
and
But yeah, for real though.
sometimes it's comfortable there. It's comfortable to be in the numb.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd wrote a whole fucking song about it.
True.
Right.
It's also. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, it's like a junkie, you know. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you just want to nod. You ever feel
Suffering
envious?
is addictive.
So sometimes, like when you're feeling like when I was feeling shitty, and I'd be like taking the BART to work and back and forth from Oakland, I would just be like, dude, you know, I'm just trying so fucking hard, and like everything really sucks. My feet fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And I wish I could just be like that junkie that's sitting in the fucking back, that's just nodding the fuck out, and just like saying, you know what, fuck this pain. I'm just gonna check out.
Mm.
You ever wanted to do that?
What do
You
you
ever
mean,
just
like,
wanted to be like,
Sometimes I'm at the store.
not
I'm
be a
like,
junkie, but just mentally, just like, good night, just fucking check out. I don't mean kill yourself, but I mean just hit the off button.
Yes.
right.
Yeah. A lot. I'd rather be a cat.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
pain. You know, when you
Just
see,
living moment to moment. You know.
can you do it? Can I do it? I don't got time to do that shit, man. I fucking
Right.
got a family to fucking worry about.
Exactly.
So like,
Yeah,
there's people depending on me. I don't
Oh
got,
yeah.
I don't got fucking time for that. So,
for sure.
do I want to do that? Fuck yeah. Do I want to drive into traffic sometimes? Fuck yeah.
Oh, so you have intrusive thoughts also.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody does. I
But
think
am I
that.
gonna do it? Nah,
Sure.
man.
Yeah.
I
No.
got people depending on me. Life is pretty sweet. It's
Yeah,
It
for
is.
sure.
I don't.
But there are definitely moments in life where you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, it
You're just
sucks
like,
beyond
you do have
belief.
those intrusive thoughts. Not that you do anything. Not
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
do anything, but you're just like, damn.
You're like, why
But
do I
then
want
you just gotta, and then you have that moment, take it in, and then just get up and move on and do something for yourself.
Exactly, for sure.
It's not being selfish. You're just survive. You're not like surviving.
Yeah.
You're surviving, but you're trying to thrive. You're trying to thrive. That's what you want to do. You don't want to survive. You want to thrive, you know.
Right.
But it goes back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you feel like you're surviving, but you want to get back into the green as much as you can. But it's not always like that. It's
It can't be.
life is waves, and you got to ride them out.
For sure, brother.
What?
Beautiful. So, what's your most painful fart experience?
I shit myself yesterday. It was really bad.
Oh.
I'll tell you about that. So the chair that Chad.
Fart experience
So-
or heart experience?
So
Fart.
Chad is sitting in my work
Fart.
chair.
I like that
was-
question.
Oh man, this is gonna go live.
In this chair I'm sitting in, you had your painful fart
I'll cut-
experience.
I'll cut that, Eric. We won't relate
No.
to your work.
We're rolling with it.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
cut it.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
That's awesome, dude.
Okay.
I'm honored.
Yeah, sure, we'll roll with it.
I've shit
honored.
myself a lot. Go ahead.
So yeah,
It's been a long time for me, but
well, it's
I've
been a
done
while
that
for
as an
me,
adult.
but
Yeah, bro,
I was,
Chad's asshole must be immaculate. With just the broccoli coming out of it. His asshole's like, thank you. Thanks for
It's like when he-
giving
when
me
he
bread.
shits
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, you know what?
there's a little diamond gleam when he poops.
Yeah, man.
He goes-
You know what? Having taking regular shits is awesome. So
Oh no, this
people,
was,
dude, people are like constipated as hell. Like, oh, I've
This
been
was
shitting
like-
like 4 or 5 days. I'm like, dude, what's it like being
that's-
constipated?
No,
That's wild. That's fucking
I-
wild.
I straight shit myself. It
Who-
was like
Who
What
gets
happened?
constipated, bro?
I
Like, what?
ate. It was like
What?
ice cream cone and energy.
Got 99
drink.
problems. Constipation ain't one.
Ice
I went
cream
into my
cone and a
bathroom.
monster.
Oh, that's what I ate prior. It wasn't a monster. It was hot,
Your
man.
body is like, send that to the express lane. Fast track.
Dude, Ray Lim was in the bedroom. And
Oh, no.
like she heard me go in the bathroom and she was just laughing. She was laughing. She's like, she knew I shit my pants. And she was laughing. And I was just, and I took off my underwear and like it got on like the bath mat, like, or like the mat on the fuzzy mat. And I was like, oh, geez. And then like it just got everywhere, man. It was a fucking mess. It was traumatizing.
Yeah.
So when I walked out of the bathroom, I'm like, we got to do laundry.
What did you do? Laundry, dude? That goes straight into the trash can.
I can't afford that.
Eric,
Right?
what did you
no,
eat,
bro.
bro?
No,
We're
dude.
not all nurses, bro. We can't fucking.
How much do you think I make, man? I'm not throwing that away. I just watch it.
Well, what did you? Oh, is it your?
Although on
underwear?
my target list, I do But
How much is like
I
a
don't
pack of
like the
underwear though,
stains.
people? Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
That was a painful fart.
It
You
does.
ever had a fart that just like really slapped your cheeks so hard where it was just like, ow,
That's the best. It's like a chorus. You know what I mean? It's like,
ow.
yeah, it's like the Rockettes. You know what I mean? Like, you see them doing
my
their high
God.
kicks and stuff. They're doing their high kicks. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, some of them are slipping out farts during that routine. There's no way that you're doing this and fucking
Hell yeah.
not shitting yourself afterwards. I love it.
The pain of a fart. The pain of a shart is much worse.
Well, you don't know it's a shart until it happens.
One time I drank.
That's what makes it painful.
One
It's
time
the
I was hang-
It's the deception. It's the trust. It's the trust that does it for me.
a long time ago. One time I was hanging out with my then gay roommate or whatever. We're just hanging out, laughing or whatever, and I drank 532s of Miller High Life.
Ooh,
And I smoked a blunt with him, and I was like, being
Yeah.
straight is so lame. Like, it's stupid to be straight. I was just saying, like, the dumbest shit to him for some reason. And then I passed out in the backyard. He came out. He was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine." I go inside. I lost the ability to walk. I pissed myself. And just, it was disgusting.
That's
But
pain.
did you shit yourself?
I didn't
Is the
shit
real
myself
question.
that time, no.
Oh, okay.
That's been more recent. This is a long time ago, like 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's happening more and more, isn't it?
Yeah, the butthole gets looser as you get older. It's bullshit. And now I got a fucking hemorrhoid, dude. It's like every time I wipe my ass, I feel this
bro.
ball on my fucking
You do?
asshole. Yeah, it
Ouch.
sucks.
You ever play with it at night? Like you just kind of like
Just a
do-
little flicky. It's the male.
Like you, like,
it's the
you
male
push it in,
clitoris. Yeah.
push it in. You go,
It's like a poppet.
yeah, you're just like laying there, like, just down, feeling it.
No, I don't do that.
Do you smell it afterwards and go?
Oh god, no! It's because I use baby wipes. Like, you got to be careful with baby wipes. They will give you hemorrhoids. They
Oh, the dude wipes.
Whoa.
I don't use dude wipes. I just use my kids' baby wipes.
Why do they give you hemorrhoids?
Because they dry out the skin on the asshole. They do the
Oh, shit.
opposite
So
of
you're
what
better
you-
off using toilet paper? Is that what you're telling me?
I think you gotta
ever-
find a good combination of the two, or probably
Yeah.
bidet is probably the best.
Just
You ever-
hop in
you-
the shower after every shit. Got
Yeah.
You ever
Like Marilyn
accidentally use
Manson.
the light?
it. Just get up to the sink and stick your ass up in there.
At my old
Just
at
sort
my
of
old
like
job, right?
Flash it up,
Yeah,
action.
yeah. I'm gonna be safe.
Yeah.
At my old job, they used to have like the bathroom was also like the mop closet. Like, you know, they had like the mop bucket, etc. in
Sure.
there.
Right.
But on the back of the toilet seat was like Lysol wipes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And-
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
I
no.
use those for
You
my
want-
counters.
Dude,
Do you think a lot
talk,
of people are doing that?
You
Think
wanna
a lot
talk
of people
about-
are doing that?
You want to talk about pain?
Talk about pain.
The sting of the fucking
Oh, dude, it was-
antibacterial wipe.
Yeah, like I'm sure somebody just heard me go, ah! Like what
Why
the
do they have
fuck?
us sitting right on top of the toilet?
Why
like
would you
that?
put
You're
these here?
You're probably not the first one though. I would think.
No, it's probably a cool gag. Come to think of it,
Right, some
They got
dumbass
you
is gonna
good.
wipe their
They
ass
got you
with
good.
it.
but I felt clean. I felt good.
You are one of the cleanest people that I know. I have to say, you've always
You should,
been very
dude. I'm all on drugs tonight. My fucking house is a mess.
Nah, you're good. You got a wife. You should clean everything up. Don't tell her. I said that. Okay, Chad.
Oof. You better edit that out for your own sake.
Okay. Okay. We'll wrap this up soon. Chad, do you still
don't
want
have
to do
to.
your song?
What?
Do you still want to do your
Oh.
song? Not right now.
No,
The guitar's out of commission.
Oh, okay.
yeah, guitar's out of commish. Out of commish.
Okay, no
Out of
problem,
commish.
no
Out of commish.
Okay.
Have we been going that long?
We've been
Yeah,
going
dude.
for quite some time.
Yeah. Well, I think we definitely got some content here.
Let's see.
Are you content with the content?
I'm content with the content.
Everyone's gonna be like, I only watched this for Lenny and Carl.
Well, put them in the thumbnail,
Yeah, I probably will.
and then they're not in it at all. And even in the title, Lenny and Carl's band.
You'll have
and
to
it goes-
guess when they're in there.
Yeah, it goes straight to this.
Don't
So they're
allow
just-
timestamps.
they're
Gotcha.
Okay, so I actually wrote down painful fart experience, hemorrhoids.
Okay.
Can pain be overcome? Gang violence. I really don't. I know. I think we've hit
Okay.
everything, guys. I think we've hit
Cool.
everything.
Nice.
All right. Maybe we'll.
See a throbbing
Yeah.
Do you see a YouTube channel?
YouTube. Yeah,
What
YouTube.
else? Oh wait.
I see your screen. Special thanks to all my patrons.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, Eric and Chad, for joining us on episode motherfucking 10 of the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast. Fucking life is crazy. We don't know what we're doing, and neither do you, but it's okay. We'll work through it together. It's all about love, babies. It's all about love. I don't care who the fuck you are, what the fuck you believe in, unless it's actual hatred for somebody. Suck my fucking dick, you Nazi fucking scum. And you stupid, fake fucking liberals who are not actually liberal. You're fucking pretending. You're not real. Anyways, the Log Jammin' Chronicles on YouTube. Eric Liss is a fucking genius when it comes to just being an awesome human being. Chaddy The Natty, another fucking genius. Look at him. I mean, goddamn it. Everybody go follow, and let's do it right. Let's do it right, children. Fuck all this fighting. Fuck all this hating. Your voting probably doesn't matter, but do it anyways. Bernie Sanders, Elvira, The Rock, fucking Nick Mullen. Who else is cool, guys? Come on. Star Wars, Star Trek.
Booty.
The Booty. We love Booty.
The Goonies.
Rosa
The Goonies.
Parks, The Goonies. Fucking Martin Luther King.
Kobe
Malcolm
Bryant.
X. Malcolm
Limp
X.
Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. System of a
Kobe
Down.
Bryant.
Who?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant died the
What's he up to
day
these
of my
days?
son's 3rd birthday party.
Aw.
Maybe we should cut that out.
It was
About
still
Kobe.
a good birthday
Respect
party.
to Kobe.
It's okay. You know, Kobe was a rapist. It's all good. Go the Lakers. Go the fucking fantasy. Go the galaxy. The Milky Way. The fucking universe, guys. The multiverse. Who knows what the fuck is out there?
None of it matters, man. None of it
None of it
matters.
fucking matters. You're nothingness.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, your consciousness, that's nothing. It came from nothing. It's going back to nothing. We're all just living in God's fucking favorite memories. It just so happens those favorite memories happen to be very fucking fucked up. So God, thank you for making this happen. And we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this fucking weird ass fucking show. Hopefully this isn't the last episode. And
I'm never taking shrooms on your podcast again.
that's probably a good idea.
That was a bad
Yeah,
idea.
Eric, why'd you do that?
All right. Anything you guys want to plug?
Your butt.
Hell yeah, that's right. My butt's getting plugged right after this by both Chaddy The Natty and Eric the Lissy. Ericy the Lissy. We're doing it, everybody. We're fucking doing it. Suck my dick.
Shout out Lenny and Carl.
Shout out Lenny and Carl. Thank you for being on our show, Lenny and Carl. God damn. I don't know what was going on over there, but we love you all. Have a very blessed existence. And please,
Happy New Year, guys.
Please, somebody suck my fucking dick already. Please, God, I need it so bad. Okay, bye. Oh, no. Don't do that. Why am I doing that?
Do you just want to stay on here with me for a while?
Hold on,
No.
hold on. Sorry.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry.
It's like
Sorry about it.
we're like, oh,
Yeah,
he's actually
Josh
gone.
didn't even get a-
All right, listen here. I'm about to put up all this weight, so I might need your help a little bit. But don't try to touch it too much. I'm trying to get these gains. Can I depend on you? Let's do this thing. Kitty, help! Yeah, Kitty, you got this. Wait, what? Kitty, where you going? No, Kitty, the train? No, no, Kitty, no.